Hey, Purpose Factory, let's talk about it. All right, we have Latoya Bond. She's the owner CEO of LRB Financial Services LLC. She's from the Waterbury, Connecticut area. Definitely been trying to make her tracks with this new business that she's created, and I'm so happy to have her here on our platform today to speak to her, get some background on who she is, and what her business really entails. So glad to have you here today, Latoya. How you doing?
Hi, thanks for having me.
No
So,
problem, no problem.
so
And
for those who don't know, my name is Latoya Bond. I'm a mother firsthand, very much so into God. So those are like my strengths right there. I am the owner and the CEO of LRB Financial Services. Today he's not present, but my brother Trevon Brown is my assistant, and he kind of helps me with things throughout the business. I am very much so involved in a lot of the community events that go on. Obviously, a lot of us went through and know what's going on. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So during the pandemic, the prison system really went, into a bad place. So on the front lines, I was literally protesting and helping out a lot of families when it came down to things as far as situating things for court, and also dealt with a lot with the Connecticut Bail Fund. I am a certified notary public. So for a lot of my clients, for those who don't have transportation, I do drive, to them to be able to accommodate their needs. For a lot of people, they don't know I am in the nursing field, and I have some background in mortuary science and also the funeral industry. I pose as the marketing liaison for them, and we do something very special for the families who have loved ones who have passed on. I just wanted to point out something. For the last 2 years, we've been having a lot of music industry communications. I was able to bless the family of Pop Smoke with a very nice memorial blanket, which his mom, she was very grateful for that. And rest in peace to DMX. We also have a tribute blanket that we will be presenting to his family as well. Like I said, I'm pretty much involved in a lot of things. I'm a big on people, and I think that it's very important to be there for their community.
wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. I like to hear that. We need to have more people like you out here in the communities trying to do all they can and using their resources, to bring change to our community. So here we have, amongst all the plethora of things that you mentioned, you have a new business that you created that, we've been talking about. And I'm really excited to introduce to my subscribers and my people, my community, and over here in the Purpose Factory, that LRB Financial Services. Now, why did you start that business, Toya?
I've always had an entrepreneurial mindset. Unfortunately, sometimes, like we know, financial literacy was not taught to us in school. I went on to college, ended up getting into some debt with credit cards and student loans and things like that. So this opportunity was presented to me, even though I had my own goals set aside as far as finishing school and doing all these other things. This opportunity was presented to me 2 years ago. And at the time, I wasn't really thinking about branching out and having LRB Financial Services. This wasn't even on the top of my mind. I got introduced to a very special friend, and she's like a sister to me, Aisha Bentoncourt. She lives out in Florida, and she was actually a mentor to me. So she was the one who introduced me to the business, which is United Educational Services, which led me to kind of push myself to branch out to have my own business. In the midst of all of that, I was able to learn how important financial literacy is, how important credit is, how to finagle between doing dispute letters and things like that. So now all that information that was given to me, I'm able to share that with the community, as well as my own clients that I do have.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice to hear. That's what I like to hear. Each one teach one. As you make it out of the situation, whoever's mentored you, turn around and try to give a helping hand to somebody behind you, mentor them. I totally agree with that. So what does your business do particularly? I know you went over a little bit, but we just want to let the community know exactly what does LRB do.
So LRB Financial Services, like I said, we geared towards credit, obviously. Not only just credit, but like I said, we are a financial literacy program. So for me, I want to be able to kind of go to the schools and be able to even teach like the little ones about just the basic things, because like I said, that wasn't taught to me. I'm pretty sure a lot of others can kind of relate to that. So one special thing that LRB Financial Services and United Educational Service we have in common is that we like to give back. So like I give back to the community. We also have a scholarship program. So not only do when my clients sign on, they're actually benefiting because I'm helping them, you know, with their credit issues, but the percentage of what they pay into this, it goes to a scholarship. So you know, a lot of times the clients, they don't really know that. We like to share that with them because they're getting help, but they're also giving back. So a percentage of what they're paying for the services is going to school, to students who are in high school and college as well. I said I do notary public, and that's a very important thing to me because a lot of times, you know, people, you know, 9-to-5 jobs, they last, and then someone goes to get their services and their banks are and et cetera are closed. So I'm able to kind of branch out and be able to travel to my clients, which is very good for me because that makes me set aside from all the other companies who do notary publics. I'm able to work, like I would say, it's safe to say 24 hours. Like I will get up out my bed and be able to go to someone's home and be able to, you know, notarize an important document for them. Another important product that we do have is called Credit My Rent. Credit My Rent is geared to a lot of people who may want to purchase a home and is struggling with having their rent paid and not being accredited for that to go on their credit. So I usually go over all those products when I have the consultation with my clients, and I'll be able to give that information shortly.
Okay, that is great news and great to know. And with all that being said, I know that everyone wants to know now, how can we contact you for your services? Is there any way you want to let us know how to contact you?
Yes, so I have a few different platforms. Facebook, obviously, very popular. You can simply just type in my name, Latoya Bond, and I will pop up, or you can even type in credit services, and I believe you can find me on Facebook as well through there. I'm also on Instagram, Latoya Bond _, and also on our business website, which is lrbfinancialservices.org.
Okay, here we are. Here we have it. So we have Latoya Bond here today. And this is a great company. I believe in it, Latoya. I think it's needed. I think it's very much necessary in the community. We don't have a lot of people that's interested in explaining how much credit really, you know, affects our lives. You know, so to have somebody from the inner city community, you know, that actually went through certain struggles with credit to her own self and find out a way to get out of it, I definitely applaud you for coming back to the community with resources and services to be able to help others like ourselves. You know, I also been in credit trouble throughout my life at different points in times, and it's all about education. It's what you know. And, you know, if you know better, you do better. So I applaud you, and I'm so happy that I had to have you today on, you know, a Purpose Factory channel to be able to, you know, advertise what you do in the services. You know, I believe in it. So I wanted to definitely give you the opportunity to put it out there to the world through my channel. So thank you for having you today. You know, if there's any questions or anything you want to ever need, you know, in the future, you have my contact, you know what I mean, already at the Path to Purpose coaching at gmail.com. Everybody knows that already. You know, don't be afraid to reach out to Latoya and ask her about her business and how you can utilize it. If you need that credit help, please reach out to Latoya Bond at LRB Financial Services, LLC, and I'm sure she'll get you moving in the right direction. I'll see you on the next one. All right, Toya.